ECCO es la marca danesa líder mundial de calzado y artículos de cuero.
So ECCO itself has been around from the 1960s and it is a family-owned business. What ECCO prides itself is comfort, and what is probably one of the best things about for ECCO is ECCO owns the whole supply chain. So it owns the tanneries, it owns the production, and that means therefore we can look at every different parts of the process and adapt and look at ways to improve. The Innovation Lab ECCO has been for around 3 years, and then in terms of the project we're here today has been going for 2.5 years.
Su laboratorio de innovación ha colaborado con Dassault Systèmes, la compañía francesa de 3D Experience que lidera el camino hacia innovaciones sostenibles para desarrollar este proyecto de personalización de calzado.
So the connected shoe part came from looking at how to customize a shoe. So the sensor was actually a byproduct of looking for the customization. And when we talk about the customization, that is the silicon midsole, which is in the outsole of the shoe. And we believe that is the heart and the most functional part of the shoe. The solution came about how do we find out the way, how can we adapt and customize a shoe, but still keep design at the forefront. Because ECCO is traditionally known for its comfort, we wanted to improve that, but we didn't want to compromise on design. And therefore, by the work, the initial analysis the team did, they discovered that actually the sensor we produced has then been allowed and has given us an additional product for the customization that we have.
Una experiencia donde los datos biomecánicos individuales se combinan con la fabricación aditiva para crear zapatos personalizados en la tienda.
So the aim for us here is very much to focus on the connected shoe. So the customized midsole is our first product offering for the connected shoe, but we want to bring to a wider audience and make people understand the potential that we have. We want to start first with in-store and using our sensors to measure and to print, but we also want people to understand the potential. So this is looking at other business opportunities. So be it, for example, looking at things we could do from the sensor by using the data, and as the connected congress, the big data is things we really understand the potential, and we want to look at ways how we can improve that and how we can enhance. And today and the next couple of days are a very important time for us to meet people and to get people to understand what our potential and what we'd like to try and do.
Combinando analítica, sensores e impresión 3D, son capaces de crear calzado personalizado para cada pie en 2 horas.
So the process is we have the scanner here, and the scanner you go into store, it takes 15 seconds and it gives you a 3D footprint of your feet. After that, you then walk on the treadmill. Only need 30 to 45 seconds, and that has within our test shoes our sensors for each shoe. This then gives you the data, so the parameters from both the scan and from the sensor, to then take it to the 3D printer, and then it takes from around an hour to an hour and a half to print customized silicon midsoles which are designed for that individual user.
A través de sensores portátiles y en solo 30 segundos, los escáneres 3D determinan el ajuste ortopédico individual y crean una entresuela personalizada. Las medias suelas personalizadas se imprimen para el modelo de zapato seleccionado. Pero toda innovación conlleva superar retos.
So I think there, as I'm sure I understand, there's a limited amount we can say. I think the challenges are around looking at how we can take it to the wider scale. So we have our pilot, but we want to bring it to a wider audience. And understanding, and I speak from my role, so I'm as I said, the project manager in business development. So the technical aspect is not so much my side, but looking at how we can bring it first to the consumer at the right end, but then look to more our overall aim of the mass market. So getting that first initial step, which we are hopefully looking to do next year, but I can't reveal any more details, but we're looking to do consumer launch, will be very key in that, and then working out the further business plan for how we bring it to a wider audience.
Por primera vez, los datos biomecánicos individuales se combinan con la fabricación de aditivos en la tienda para crear entresuelas de silicona personalizadas cuantificadas por el usuario.
So I think probably the key thing to remember with our silicon midsole is the midsole is the heart of the shoe, and that really does allow, at the moment we're playing it quite safe. So we know that we want to make sure that when we bring it to the consumer, that we are absolutely fine what we need to do, but the potential is much greater. So not only do we want to look at it from the silicon midsole perspective, but again, going to the sensor, we want to look at it using for wider businesses and look to develop our expertise in that. So be it from potentially working with the automotive industries, be it with the aviation, be it with the medical. These are all areas we want to explore. We're obviously not there yet, but we know the potential for this is very large. And then the QuantU project is and excuse the pun, is our stepping stone to getting there, and then to start using the data, growing our data, and essentially improving our product. And I think the key thing to remember as well is not only does this, so we have our high-end, our customized shoes, but this will also allow us to improve Echo's mass market offerings in shoes which don't necessarily have the customized midsole, but what we learn and the data we come means we can make a more comfortable shoe and build on Echo's already big reputation for having one of the most comfortable shoes possible.
Este sistema ya está implementado en sus tiendas de Ámsterdam y está revolucionando la industria de venta al por menor, rompiendo los límites de la personalización de producto. Si te ha gustado este vídeo, compártelo con tus amigos y deja tu opinión en los comentarios para seguir la conversación. Suscríbete para no perderte ningún vídeo y activa la campanita para recibir una notificación de contenido nuevo.